Joe, of course, is a telephone repairman.
All the relatives coming out today, Vince. No doubt about it.
Lines are up to 25 and 50 now. Action's on Chris Johnson. And Chris is going to raise with a king 4 of diamonds. Call out.
Yeah, Kai Chang with the worst 2-card starting hand you can have and hold him. 7 deuce lays it down.
Joe Keith are also out. Now Joe Wynn picking up a interesting 7-5 of diamonds. Will make this call and pray.
That's the kind of hand you like to see flops with, but you don't like to see those flops. King, queen, 10 with 2 spades, about as far away from your hand as possible. He checks.
Look decent for Chris, hitting top pair. Gonna make a continuation bet, 125.
And Joe Wynn has no hand, no draw, but he's not mucked his hand here, Vince. Is he possibly going to raise this? He is check raised here with absolute goulash.
He's going to get a little fancy here. He's going to try a pop. 275 to go.
Well, Chris might think he's on a spade draw. Maybe he's got a jack in his hand, possibly a jack 10, where his kings would still be good, so he makes the call with the kings.
You can't push around Chris Johnson too easily. We've seen tonight so far. Now look at this. Chris is making 2 pair here.
Yeah, he's made 2 pair. He's happy to see it, but
325.
He's still very nervous because there's a possible flush and a possible straight out there.
Joe's coming out with a bet, 325.
Well, Chris Johnson going nowhere.
Solid call by Chris Johnson. Down to the river we go. Joe has got to be sick at this point.
Well, the deuce of spade comes off, so 4 spades on the board. Neither player has a spade in their hand.
Complete quagmire for both players at this point, but look at this.
Wow.
Not for Joe.
800,000 he's bet, Vince.
He's just saying, if this guy doesn't have a big spade, I can win this perhaps.
And Vince, he's one of the short stacks making this kind of move. That is bold poker right there. He should shoot his arms up in the air.
He's going to show the bluff.
Oh, yeah. Put the salt in the moon right there. And Vince, you can't blame Chris Johnson for throwing it away. You just wonder if the 4 spade hadn't come up, would he have called on the river?
That river misses, you're never folding.
No, never.
Oh, boy. He is playing now, and the crowd is loving it.
Play online poker for real cash and prizes at clubwpt.com. Sign up today for free using bonus code YT22 and get a free entry into a $5,000 guaranteed tournament.
He is in great shape with a shot to win this title.
All right, back to the game at hand. 4 players remain. Taylor von Cragenberg, the 22-year-old, with a nothing 8-5. Gonna raise, though, with a junk hand, makes it 150. Kurt going out.
Now, action over to Justin Zaki. Got to be feeling good right now after just eliminating Alan Berry from this tournament. But here he's going to go out.
And now Abby Daniels with a queen jack of clubs.
Pretty standard to play this hand, I would think. There's the choo-choo train she caps her cards with.
And, of course, she makes the call with a queen jack of clubs. Here's the flop.
Well, flop comes ace, ace, deuce. No help to either player.
Well, they both check this.
Well, a jack comes off. This gives Abby aces and jacks.
Yep, and she's going to bet 185. Taylor with absolute zip and pip, nothing, nada.
Now look at this, Vince.
Whoa.
He is going to raise it here to 400,000 to represent he was slow playing a giant hand on the flop there, where he's got 3 aces.
He may have nothing in his hand, but he's got guts, but she's not going away. She makes a nice call.
She does make a nice call here. Now the 9 of spade comes off. That no help to either player.
Back on Abby, and look at this. She's going to lead out.
This is strange to me. When you get raised on the turn, how can you lead out on the river here in this situation?
Of course, he does have nothing.
Well, if the guy's got nothing, let him bluff his money off.
Well, she's only been playing 1.5 years, Mike. We got to give her a little break. Now, look at this. He's coming back over the top.
Vince, I think he's read her exactly perfectly. He's put her on a pair of jacks. Thinks he can get her off of it by raising her again, and he does so.
Yeah.
Well, great play by Taylor von Cragenberg to come over the top and raise her yet again on the river there with nothing. Give him credit for reading that perfectly.
And now Pesh with a nothing hand. And he wants to get in cheap, just makes a call. And Pat will take a look down at ace-5.
Well, it doesn't raise out of the big blind with the ace high after his opponent limped in the small blind.
He was always in the Bay Area.
And the flop is a 4-4-7, 3 of a kind for Pesh.
Wow. What a flop. Well, this is what happens when you get cute. You don't raise pre-flop with ace highs.
Well, Pesh has bet 175, quickly called by Pat Lyons. Turn 3 of diamonds.
Gives Pat a two-way straight draw. One of them, of course, gives his opponent a full house, so that's no good for him. But Pesh leading out on the turn again, this time 515,000. It's going to be a quick call here by Pat. As the card's like, he can only win the pot with a 6.
River card is a jack of clubs. 3 clubs out there now.
Pesh trying to get a value bet in here with 3 4s. He's bet 895,000.
I'm all in.
And a snap all in by Pat Lyons. Vince, what a play by Pat Lyons here. Remember, if Pesh would call and lose this pot, he's out of this tournament. Now he has 3 4s, but when your opponent raises you all in, you put him on a flush, a straight.
What if you have a higher flush than me, huh?
Or a full house. Wow. Well, Vince, I don't care who you're pulling for at this final table. If you like poker, you got to admire that play that Pat Lyons just made.
Wow, and Pesh is going to lay this down. What a move by Pat Lyons to steal that pot.
Vince, sometimes you just get outplayed. There was a case. Pat Lyons outplayed his opponent. Well done.
He's at 5,000, blinds at 25 and 50. Action on Chris Johnson. And Chris has an ace-10. And he's going to raise to 105.
Well, we've seen Chris play very aggressive so far at this final table.
Everyone folds around to the great Eric Seidel, who's in the big blind with a jack-8. He's going to make the call. Here comes the flop.
Well, flop comes 4-3 deuce. No help to Eric. It does give Chris a straight draw. 5 would give him a straight. He could backdoor spades as well. And he is going to bet.
And it makes that continuation bet 125. And now Seidel looks down at his nothing hand, jack-8. And whoa, look at this.
Check raise to 300,000. What a play by Eric Seidel here.
Well, you see the craftiness of a Seidel. Just taking his plunge right here. Now, will it work?
Come on.
What?
Unbelievable. Chris Johnson has gone all in. I mean, Eric could have flopped a set of 2s or 3s there pretty easy. Maybe even add a straight, but Chris Johnson just thought he was pulling the move. He is exactly right about that. Eric just posturing here. 0 chance he can call. He has nothing. So he's going to throw the hand away. Just a matter of when. But what an all-in bet by Chris Johnson there for his tournament life. Vince, this guy's aggressiveness has really impressed me at this final table.
Seidel's just got to be saying to himself, it used to be easy. Who are these guys? I make a move like that, the guy comes back over the top. That is tough poker.